Hey guys, this is Joy with Create It with Joy. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching. Today's card is an Easter card, a cute little scene card, not the typical ones that I have been making, and I really do love how this turned out. So let's get started. So I'm going to be doing a lot of die cutting, so let's get going on that. This background that I'm using is from Lawn Fawn's Stitched Cloud Backdrop, and then also the Stamp Market little letterboard die. That is a tongue twister, oh my gosh. And then from Lawn Fawn's Grassy Hillside Border. So I'm just lining everything up. The floral paper is from Lawn Fawn's Spring Fling 6x6 Petite Paper Pack, and that is the frame for the little letterboard. Then here are the letters that I'm going to be cutting out of a blue and pink cardstock that I had just in my stash, and I'm just popping out the letters that I'm going to be using and putting that aside. Now here are all my images that I am going to be coloring. I'm using my Misty, of course, to stamp those, using Simon Says Stamp Intense Black ink. Stamping those a couple times to get a nice, good, clean, crisp image. You could use any ink that is for Copic coloring. Then I realized I wanted some more flowers, so I just did that by hand because that is much faster. So I'm going to have all the colors up on the screen for you guys, and I'm going to turn on some music. So sit back and relax, and I'll be back. Just really sweet images from this really cute stamp set. This is my favorite things Bubble Over with Joy stamp set. So using the coordinating dies, running through my die cut machine, I'm getting all of those cut out. Just keep cutting out your cute little flowers. And then now I'm going to be stamping on the background piece for the little letterboard stamp set. die set. I am taking what looks like the little flight pattern from the butterfly. I was going to do blue, but then I did pink, and it is Lawn Fawn's ballet slippers, and just did that on a little bit of a slant. So now it's time to ink up this background, the Stitch Cloud backdrop, Peacock feathers and cracked pistachio. I am starting with peacock feathers at the bottom, and then I will do cracked pistachio at the top. I really just kind of wanted a different sky. It didn't even have to really feel like traditional sky. I really liked these two colors together. It felt very much like Easter, if that makes sense. And then I've got these cute backgrounds. I did want to be able to see the peacock feathers, so that's why I kept lining up my grass to see how high I needed to go. Blend those together really good. I did use Nina's Classic Crest Solar White cardstock for this. That looks great. Sometimes you just have to keep playing around with your backgrounds and things like that. Get exactly how you want it. So now I'm going to adhere that to an A2 size card base, and we're going to start building this scene. So now I'm going to adhere the back piece of grass, because then the letterboard is going to be nestled in the rest of the grass. So I cut out 3 frames total, 2 white and then 1 with the really pretty floral background. And I thought, because everything else is kind of this greenish blue color, that this beautiful pink and blue floral would stand out gorgeous. So using my multimedia matte glue from Ranger, adhering those, setting that aside after I adhere it to the background. And that's the background that I stamped with the flight pattern of the butterfly. And I will put that aside and let that dry. So now once that's dry, I'm going to adhere this down. And I liked it off to the side a little to where you could still see clouds and scenery off of both sides. Added some foam tape to this second grass piece. I thought I was going to only need 2, but I decided that I need 3. This piece I am gluing directly to the popped up grass piece. I did not need any more dimension. If you wanted to, you could add some more foam tape to that. And then I'm going to tuck in all my little images, my little flowers. I've got the butterflies, and make this a cute scene card. I love how fluffy this grass feels. And this is from Lawn Fawn's Grassy Hillside Borders. And I love how tall and big the grass is. So now taking all my images, my bunny did need a little bit of foam tape on top because she is going to be on top of the grass that has foam tape. So we popped her up, finishing up with these little butterflies flying everywhere. So we needed a butterfly at the end of that cute flight pattern. Now let's glue on the words, and it's going to say Hoppy Easter. And how I wanted it was that this little bunny was spelling out this sentiment, excuse me. So she's holding the R in her hand, and I am working backwards so I can get everything lined up where I feel like it makes sense. You can also start from the center of a word if you're trying to center something. That always works best. So using my tweezers, my multimedia matte, and my Tool-n-one makes it really easy. Using my tweezers to hold it, adding the glue, using my Tool-n-one to get it straight, because on this little letterboard there's lines that you can see, and I'm lining them up like it's in those lines. So just finishing up this sentiment. And I love that it says Hoppy Easter, and I like using 2 different colors of cardstock that match that floral frame. So now we're going to add some highlights to her dress. I did some white polka dots with my white gel pen because I thought she'd need a little polka dotty dress, and a little bit to her cheeks. And then I'm going to also add polka dots to the sentiment because I thought that that would make that pop up and stand out different. Really, really cute. I'm so glad I did that. So adding a few polka dots here and there. Now I'm adding some glossy accents to her buttons and her nose. And then I am going to be adding Stickles diamond onto the butterflies and the center of the flowers. I really love how, I mean, it is sparkly. These Stickles, the diamond is sparkly. I love it. So I'm really into sparkling up my butterfly's wings and everything. I think it turns out super cute. And then I added some black glaze pen to her eyes, and it is done. I love that, you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching my videos. I appreciate you so much. If you like what you've seen, please thumbs up, subscribe, comment. All the supplies I've used are listed below. I do have some affiliate links. It costs you nothing to use, but it does continue to help me. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I'll be back soon. Bye.